Well, it is trade deadline Tuesday, which I almost feel like I forgot to talk about yesterday, but all the trades are done. They've all been made. It was a 1 o'clock LA time deadline. Everything's done. Dodgers traded for a couple people, so that's actually why I am recording now when I'm not even at the stadium, because I wanted to make sure I let you guys know about that before I forget too much when more stuff pops up. But this front office, a lot of people don't seem to like them because they don't do the big flashy moves. However, they picked up Machado this year. They got Darvish last year. We all know how that went. We won't talk about it. Pretend it didn't happen. But the thing is, this front office gets the job done, and they do it while giving up a minimum amount of players, and they give up like no top prospects. It's very minimal, and it's something that a lot of fans, I think, don't necessarily pay attention to. And unless you pay attention to the whole system from top to bottom, you may not totally understand that, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not a fan of people talking negatively about the front office when they don't truly see everything that's going on. So to give you guys an idea, we picked up Brian Dozier today from the Minnesota Twins. Some of you may know him, some won't. He's a big power hitter, Gold Glover. He's having a down season. He's 31. He's in his final year of his contract, so he will be a free agent, so this isn't like a long-term thing. But from what I've read and what people have said, he seems to be a second half guy, which is huge, because that's where we're at right now, obviously. And if he can be clutch and get us going, then there's no complaints there. I believe, I don't know if it was last season or the season before, but he had like 40 plus home runs or something like that. So that's a pretty big move. He's I think hitting around 220-ish or something like that this year. His OPS is barely over 700. So it's not the greatest, but when you look at our options, which were Logan Forsythe and Chase Utley, it's a very big upgrade. And speaking of Forsythe, they got rid of him in the trade. So they were able to move him, which actually saved us money, but also allowed us to not go over the luxury tax threshold by picking up Dozier. So that's huge. That's a big move right there. So we don't have to worry about Logan Forsythe anymore. I liked the guy a lot as a person, as a ball player, and the way he played the game, but he wasn't getting it done. He had a good glove last year, struggling a little bit more this year. So it is what it is. All the luck to him with the Twins. He's a free agent, so who knows where he'll end up next year. So like I said, good luck to him. Hope it goes well. Dodgers got rid of Smeltzer, who's a pitcher, I think, in Tulsa, AA. He's the guy behind the cancer story with Chase Utley, if you know anything behind that. So that one's like more of a little emotional, not like, for me, I try not to get emotionally attached to players. Personally, if we're being honest, I'm the type of person that doesn't care who we trade as long as it means winning. I would just like to not see Seager go anywhere, is my personal preference. I think he's a special player, but if it happens, if it's better for the team, I don't care who the team trades away, to be honest. A lot of people don't like that, but it is what it is. That's how I feel. Team name on the front, not the name on the back. That's how I look at it. And then they also got rid of, I think his name's Luke Raley. Not even sure what position he plays. Personally, I don't necessarily care. The big one there is Forsythe for me, that we got rid of him. And then we also picked up a pitcher, John, I think it's John. Last name's Axford. He came from the Blue Jays. He's all right, but he seems to be really good against right-handed pitchers, and he's a lefty. Wait. Oh, no. Is he right-handed? Okay, wait. I think he's a right-handed pitcher, and he does great against lefties. Sorry. My tweets have been blowing up like crazy because of the deadline, and so I've been reading so many things, but I'm pretty sure he's a righty and does great against lefties. If not, he's a lefty that does great against righties, but I'm pretty sure he's a righty who does awesome against lefties. I think lefties are hitting a 147 against him this year, which is huge. We don't have many reliable left-handers coming out of the pen, so hopefully he can get the job done. His ERA is a little over 4 this year, and I think he's 35, but it is what it is. If he can get the job done, I don't care. We gave up one prospect for him. Don't even know who it was. I kind of already forgot. And that's the thing with prospects. They're easy to forget unless it's your top guy like Verdugo, or at the time last year Buehler. But we still held on to Buehler at the end of the trade deadline. That's huge. Don't know what's going to happen with him. He still isn't getting much playing time. However, he Dozier is on his way to LA right now, so there's the possibility that he could play tonight. We don't know yet. We shall see. Of course, I'll let you guys know as soon as I know, but I'm already at 5 minutes. I don't like to show myself talking a lot. I don't want to bore you guys, but I wanted to make sure I gave you all of the info. I'll be at the stadium in about 2 hours around regular time. It's bobblehead night. I think it's Alex Wood tonight. I don't know. There's so many coming up in the next. Machado's getting one. Kemp's getting one. So being a season ticket holder, I'll be honest, I kind of have lost track of a lot of things, like who's pitching what days, what giveaways, because I'm just there for every game. So when I get to the stadium, I'll catch up with you guys. Walker Buehler on the mound tonight. Hopefully we see Dozier. Really need this offense to get going. They're struggling as of late. So let's get this going and let's see how these trades work out for us.
Wow, it's hot as balls, guys. I'm sweating like crazy and I hate that so much. But anyways, I'm out at BP right now. Pitchers are taking some batting practice. Luckily we got Kenta back because he crushes them out here. So I'm actually going to spend some time out here today, unlike yesterday. See how this goes. Usually it's a little bit more crowded out here on bobblehead days, so there is quite a few people right now. But yeah, so still waiting to see any news on Dozier, whether or not he made it today. I've been very busy since I had checked in last on here when I told you guys about the news, so I'm actually might have missed it, but I'm gonna hope I didn't and keep my notifications on and see what happens. But I'm gonna try and catch a ball out here today, so I'll let you guys know how I do. Whew. All right, BP's over. Hanging out right now down at field level. As you can see, this isn't the scoreboard behind me, but it's one of the video boards. It's the one that wraps around the entire stadium between loge and field level. It's messed up right now. I've seen it like that a couple times this year, but after last night's power outage, hopefully we don't have that same problem again. So we will have to wait and see. BP was pretty good. A lot of the guys were hitting them pretty far up the rows. Machado and Kemp were crushing a few. Barnes hit one a few rows up. So it's pretty warm out, so the balls fly more than usual. And I caught myself a Kike home run. Woo! Logo's kind of messed up, but it's all good. I have a few now with perfect logo, so I don't really care. But yeah, so that's all good. No worries. But I'm trying to think. This heat really gets to me. But anyways, I think that's my third or fourth Kike one I've got this year. He's the player I've caught the most, so kind of cool. I was in the front row in left field and had to lean all the way over, like over the rail, and hold on with my other hand so I don't fall, and caught it right on the tip of the glove, so it was pretty cool. But they said, Dozier. They said Dozier would not be here until mid-game, so we won't see him play today. Kind of suspected that. Most likely see him in the starting lineup tomorrow. That way he can get to see the guys, meet the guys, go from there. Still don't know what the corresponding moves are. They will have to move. Wow, I'm a mess right now. They will have to move one guy, probably back down to AAA or DFA, because they got rid of Forsythe, but then they brought in that other pitcher as well. So we will have to wait and see. And then the pitcher, Axford, won't be here till Friday, so we will see him then. Hopefully Dozier tomorrow will be starting. I'd assume so. No reason to get him and not start him ASAP. But Hunjin is throwing a 3-inning. I think it's a 3-inning rehab start. 3 to 5 inning maybe. Probably just 3 innings. Get him ready to go. I may have read it wrong. And I believe that's this Saturday. So he's on his way back. Robert said if the team makes it to the playoffs, he does plan on putting a starter or two in the bullpen. It could be Urias, Stripling, or Ryu, is what he said. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But other than that, it's Alex with bobblehead night. I need to get that out. I can't change the camera mid-record, unfortunately, so I'll have to get that out in a second and show you guys. Also, just as like a PSA, if you're going to chew gum at the stadium, don't be an asshole and just like throw it on the ground somewhere. Like wrap it in something, then throw it on the ground. Like don't just throw it on the ground somewhere. I set my backpack down under a bleacher in left field pavilion, and there was gum on the very bottom of it, which I didn't see, like not the very bottom, but almost the very bottom. And I put my backpack on, and when I got back to my seat, I had gum on the back of my jersey. So now I've got gum on the back of my jersey that I can't completely get off. And it's annoying because, like, just be a decent person. Like, I get throwing trash under the seats. Everyone does it. I do it. But, like, gum, like, can you at least wrap it up before you toss it under the seat? I'd appreciate it. But, anyways, back to the important stuff. I'm going to get out that bobblehead, show it to you guys really quick, and then hopefully it'll cool down a little bit more, but get this game going. So here's the wood bobblehead. Nothing really all that exciting, just a basic pitching stance one. Kind of wish they'd come up with a little bit more creative ones, like when he gets pumped, he like punches his fist into his glove or something, or even if a player was mad, like yelling to his glove, that'd be cool too. But it's cool. It is what it is. Not really sure what's going on with his hair. Seems to be missing a little bit, but I guess wood doesn't have much hair. Doesn't really look like him to me, but it's still cool. Good size bobblehead. So that's it. Got the patch on the arm right there. Paint job's crappy, usually is, but can't complain too much, I guess. Especially when the tickets right now are only 15 bucks. So, but other than that, that's the bobblehead, and I will go ahead and catch up with y'all when the game starts. All right, so I got some food, and I know that so many of you have this, I'm trying to show you, this fascination of like the whole food thing when I video food. So try to do it a little bit more, even though it's kind of weird for me. But everyone loves food, so I get it. This is buffalo chicken bites with blue cheese on top. I love blue cheese. Most people don't. And now, see, I can't cut any of it because I'm on camera, and it's like, now I'm going to look all weird and shit. But I love blue cheese. I know most people like hate it. You either hate it or love it. But see, I hate ranch dressing, so it works. I mean, I love ranch sunflower seeds, but I hate ranch, like, the dressing. I think it's so gross. But like blue cheese is the best. Like, I'll eat blue cheese on crackers. Look at this chunk of moldy ass cheese, so good. Or it looks moldy, but whatever. The best part is 12 bucks, and it like fills you up so much because it's a lot of chicken. Like last time I had it, I didn't even finish it, and I was starving. Right now, I feel like crap because I haven't really eaten. So I don't feel all that great right now. So this is hitting the spot for sure. I'm hoping my headache will go away once I finish eating it. Look at this. I wish I could focus. It's so hard to video. Like, I have the phone in between my knees. But it's bomb. So I'm gonna finish eating it, enjoy my food, my blue cheese crumbles, and I will not enjoy any more of it on camera now. You guys saw enough.
Oh, what is that? Is that a rubber lizard? Guys. 동화뱀. 아, come on. Yes. Thanks for watching. What's in the box?
Here we're heading into the 7th inning. Walker Buehler has pitched a freaking fantastic game. He's given up only 1 run, 7 innings, and 5 hits, and he threw 105 pitches. I'm not totally sure if that's a season high, but I think it is. But again, I'm not totally sure. He had no walks, 7 strikeouts, so he's doing great tonight. Unfortunately, the offense is a mess and has been a mess since Sunday's game. They almost got no hit. They've got 2 hits right now, and we're heading to the bottom of the 7th, and it's only 8:50, so this game is flying by really fast, and the offense is just not doing anything, so hopefully they can get 2 runs across here, and we can pull out the win tonight. Buehler deserves much more than this tonight. Pathetic outing by the offense. I don't even know what to say. They got 2 hits all game. Buehler gave up 1 run, 105 pitches, 7 innings, and he gives up 1 run and they get him 2 hits. Absolute, like, fuck, man. That was just like an embarrassment. Brian Dozier showed up. He was in uniform in the 9th inning. He had a helmet in hand. He was stretching, but I don't think the intention was to bring him up to the plate unless they had a guy on or maybe 2 guys. I don't know, because he was stretching, getting ready, but we didn't see him, so he'll probably make his debut tomorrow. Roberts apparently said that he is not going to be an everyday starter for the Dodgers, but more so against, I believe he said, left-handed pitching, because almost positive Dozier's a righty. I don't know much about him, but I'm like 99% sure he's a righty. Yeah, so see him more against left-handed pitching than anything. Obviously, yeah, never mind, that makes sense. Dealing with another headache tonight. Felt terrible last night, felt terrible again tonight, but luckily it's only 9:30, so game ended early. That loss was a shitty loss, bad game, bad offense, great pitching. Chargois did great, Caleb Ferguson did great. Offense completely blew that game. So now we're out of first place. So there's that. Don't really have anything positive to say. I did see a cool stat that if Kemp hits 1 more home run, it's his 200th as a Dodger, and if he scores another run, it's his 700th run as a Dodger. But I mean, we lost, so who cares? That's how I feel about it right now. So gonna head home. Luckily, early game tonight. Happy about that. Just not happy with the offense. Definitely should have came out with a win. They've now lost 3 in a row. Definitely not what we need right now. 2 more against the Brewers, Hill's on the mound tomorrow, and then we've got 3 against the Astros this weekend, and then we head to Oakland, who's been on fire. So who knows? Maybe Dozier will play tomorrow, even if it's a righty pitching, and we'll get a spark going, something. I don't know, but hopefully things change. I'm gonna head home now. Hope you guys, no, I'm not gonna say I hope you enjoyed that game, so there's nothing to enjoy about it, but still love this team, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.